We've just arrived at an estuary down East Gippsland. It's a beautiful day. It's the day after the grand final, and Matt, who's a local fisherman here that loves catching bream, said, boys, why don't you come down? The fish are really biting. So what's sort of making them, you reckon, bite at the moment? What's going on?
Well, I don't know, mate, just the time of the year. I reckon they're just finishing spawning and they're really aggressive at the moment, so hopefully we do all right.
Sounds good, Matt. What lures we reckon we'll be casting around today?
We'll start off with some blades, and you never know, I reckon with this warm weather they might be up on the flats too, so we'll see how we go.
Maybe a few surface lures?
Yeah, maybe later on in the hour.
Oh. You're saying there's some quality bream around? Like you and your mates have been catching some alright size, you're saying?
Yeah, no, we've been getting some good fish out of here. Well, lots of big bream, so.
No, there's one way to do it. As Matty said, we're going to be using blades, deep water. I guess we'll try and sound out the fish. So there's only one thing to do now. Let's go and enjoy this beautiful day.
Just a little tacker. Matty? It's the first bream for the morning. And just a little tacker, first one for the morning. So it's a pretty good start. Hopefully we see some of his big brothers.
That's our third for the morning. We've been here probably, what, 10 minutes. We've all got a fish each, which is a good start. Very nice. We're in about 8 foot of water, just flicking blades around. Matty's had a bit of luck off recent down here on the bream, so Matty's brought us down to his spot, and it's working. Good work, bud. Yeah, nice fish. Nice fish. Lovely. Good, very nice fish. And there you go. Oh, milking away. Very nice bream. They're quality, aren't they, down here?
Yeah, they're
quality bream.
Fat fish.
Yeah, we're doing nothing special, as we said. We're just drifting through an area, 8 foot of water, flicking out our blades, having a lot of success at the moment. I think we're in for a good day. Scott and myself, we've made a 7-hour trip this morning to come down here. Matty's promised us fish today, and you're lucky you've delivered, mate. Got to be tied for a reason out here. Yeah, so this bream went 37.5. We've so far got the couples we mentioned around about 30. This one getting a bit better, but we really want to hit that 40 plus. So, time to let us swim away. We're also finding this morning, we're just chucking a little bit of scent on. We personally like this, the sack scent. This is the crab flavour, and just smear a little bit on your blade, a little bit on those stinger hooks, and the bream, they just love it. Let's get some more.
Another nice little bream. Just a school size.
Yep. Matty was just saying that he thinks we'll pull a nice bream very soon. About a minute or two later,
I just talked it
done
into it. He's only another little one, but still a nice fish.
Nice, mate. Well, you can't do any better than call it, can you? You called it, you got it. And all we're doing today with our blades, with blade fishing, is very simple form of fishing. We just let our line go slack so we know that blade's well and truly on the bottom. Wind up the slack. then just slowly lift, and you feel that blade shoot up and give that vibration. Pause, wind up the slack, right down, and lift again and feel that vibration. Generally the bream will watch it, see it, then when you pause and it hits that bottom, that's when you'll see a bream will be on it, and then when you do that lift, generally they're going to be on. So it's a good way of fishing, nice, relaxing, easy to do, and the results, as you can see, in a place like this, it's very rewarding. Just nice and slow, don't be afraid to pause, count 5 seconds, just let it sit there, give that chance of the bream to come and see it and have a good look at it. And if it wants it, it'll take it.
So Matty, you've been coming here for most of your life, since you were a kid with a family. Been getting some good fish here. Why we come to this place first up this morning, just here?
I don't know, mate. I've done really well here in the past. It's always the spot that produces fish, and we've had a lot of rain in the last couple of weeks, which has pushed a lot of the fish out of the river, and they're starting to school up in the main lake. So this is sort of where I find them to be at this time of the year.
So a lot of these smaller estuaries, they close up, they open, they close. What's this one doing at the moment? You know?
It's just closed, so we've had all this fresh water run down from the river and it's opened it up, but it's the last couple of days it's just closed up again. So
you find
it could make the fishing better, it could make it worse. It's just it's hard to predict.
Well, we've had a good start, 4 early fish, so could be in for a good day. Obviously there's no tidal influence now. Do you find normally tides make a difference? Do you fish moon phases?
Yeah, tides can make a big difference. I don't know whether it's the colder water coming out of the ocean can shut them down a bit, but yeah, it's hard to predict.
Oh, let's hopefully we can get a few more, eh? Good start.
So Matty, we came here before and we sounded around, we saw a school of bream. Obviously it drifted through, not getting much. We've come back, we've found a school. Why do you reckon they're holding around here for? Like, are we on just sand or any structure?
Yeah, no, well there's a big spit that comes out, a good 150, 200 metres off the bank, and it drops off from sort of 2 metres to 6 metres, so there's a good bit of structure there for them to hold on. And who knows what's on the bottom, there might be a nice, you never know what's down there, like it could be a...
Fair to say you'll get good flatties maybe off this drop-off?
Yeah, well that's right, yeah, certain time of the year.
And obviously on the sand we got
Christmas,
the school of
yeah.
bream up, didn't we? We saw the bream, so definitely there's a reason why they're here. Let's try and nab a couple more, eh?
Good to use your sounder. These sort of fish, we weren't catching any fish. We've just come along here and sounded along the bank here using the side scan. And, first cast Matties. A nice fish. Well, mate.
It's a bit better quality fish, that one. Starting to get up to the size that we want. Nice bream, just got him on a vibe. Beautiful. Onto a better fish here. It's got a bit more weight. Thanks, mate.
finally on again. After having a really good morning, we've actually struggled through the afternoon. The sun being at its highest, we've just found fishing struggle town. Now as the sun's going down, we're starting to get a few more hits, so hopefully we can finish up with some nice fish. Believe it or not, I'd actually just changed flavour of scent too. I was using a crab scent, then I went to wasabi, and I think we'll just spice things up a little bit here.
Good fish, mate.
Looks, yeah. Yeah, very nice fish, mate. So we're just starting to get a few hits now. So we're hoping the afternoon session is going to be a good one as we're coming into dusk. Oh, it could be a honker, maybe. Good fish. Good fish. Help.
Nice one, bro.
Lovely. As we mentioned earlier and predicted, we were confident they would come on tonight because the morning was a good bite, and so we thought tonight would be a nice bite time, and they're coming along to play.
Oh, the fish are really starting to come on now. Oh, this is a better fish.
Nice fish.
He's woken up yet. Oh, almost a honker.
Nice going.
So what we caught about maybe 4 fish in the last 20 minutes. Just coming on after a really slow period. Yeah, not huge, but nice fish just the same. A little blade there, little gold's been working a treat today. We just changed flavour to this wasabi. I'm going to stick a little bit more on because as soon as we started doing this, we've started catching fish. So, even on the hard bodies, we use them on the plastics a lot, but even on the hard bodies, smear a bit of the scent on. Quite a few of the fish we've had touches from have even come back. Get that little bit of flavour and come back for a second go. So, see if we can get some more.
Ooh, nice. Believe it or not, Victoria today forecasted for very, very strong northerly winds. And it's just been a cracker off a day. It's been worth coming down. And the fish are starting to play ball. We'll get Matty to net this, please. Another nice one. Very nice brimbo. Definitely a great time of night to be fishing now. Absolutely beautiful.
How good's this time of the day? It's been pretty warm. One of the first warm days we've had in spring in Victoria. Been a bit harsh, but the sun's going down. The heat's really gone out of it now. And the best part, fish are coming on. Probably a dozen boats on the waterway today. They've all gone back. The fish through all that hard time, and now the fish are coming on and they've all gone back. We've got the whole system to ourselves now. It's just a great time to be out in the water. It's worth staying out that extra couple of hours. You can see we're starting to get a few fish now. Might be, I don't know. Swimming around more than the others.
Well, it's fair to say that the gold
It's a better fish.
blades with a bit of wasabi is definitely doing the trick at the moment.
Today,
Nice fish.
A
Feels very tailorish, but a lot of weight there. Might be jagged maybe. But I love the sound of a screaming reel bar. You know, he's a nice brim.
Nice one, Matty.
That's what we're chasing, fellas.
That's a better fish.
It's got this cracker of a brim. It'll be up there. It'll be a good 40, I reckon. This one, probably one of the best for the day. It's been a slow day, but I reckon we'll get a few more of these before the sun goes down. So.
Well, as the close of day is happening, the sun's nearly down. It's been an absolutely enjoyable day. I'd like to thank Matt so much for telling us to come on down. It was a bit of a mission, a 7-hour drive to get here today, and Matt promised us the goods and he's delivered. So we really, thanks for coming out, Matty. We appreciate it, mate. Put us on the fish. It's been a ripper day.
Well, there you go, Matty. Certainly know your stuff, mate.
Nice one, bro. That's a nice fish.
Be a better fish now. It's come on unbelievable in the last half an hour to an hour. Literally getting the fish every second cast now.
Let's make it a double.
Just to prove I wasn't lying. Matty's gonna fight a fish and net one.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Nice fish. Yeah, he's a good one. Exactly.
Well done, mate. Nice double hook up there. Well, the results of a double hook up now, as we said, it's really hotting up, and we really want to thank Matty for bringing us down here today.
No worries, mate. It's been a pleasure. So, good day out.
Thanks, mate. That's about a wrap.